it's different. You take another step. Can you
Well,
on this album?
Yeah, you know, you mentioned "Take Me Home" and "Forest for the Trees," and those are the two songs that I feel are maybe the softest song we've ever done and the hardest song we've ever done. And yet again, it all makes sense.
Because
It's
why?
all hard rock.
But why the hardest song?
Sorry?
Why the hardest songs you made?
No, what I'm saying is, "Take Me Home" is on the same album. We have probably one of the softest songs we've ever written, and yet 3 tracks later we have one of the heaviest songs we've ever written. And yet it all makes sense on the same record because it's still all just hard rock music.
Yeah. Okay. Can you give an example maybe of a song on this album when you wrote it you thought, wow, this is something we never done before?
"Take Me Home" was one, you know, "Forest for the Trees" was another. But songs like, you know, "King of Magazines" perhaps was something that was like, we came up with that riff and we had that riff for months, and we really liked that riff and it was really catchy. It was just a matter of coming up with the lyrics and the melody over it, which was a little difficult for me, just me. It was just I had to wrap my head around it. And I think the outcome of that song, it's really catchy in a way that we've never been catchy and heavy before. You know, it cites Van Halen and Kiss in there, and it's a song that lyrically I draw inspiration from, you know, a song like "Photograph" from Def Leppard or "I'll Wait" from Van Halen. It talks about an unattainable girl, if you will. And I find that one of the most interesting songs on the record for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this album? Yeah, you said about the lyrics. Is it lyrically? I think. Well, I haven't read the lyrics or something, but is it lyrically also different? Very different from your.
You know, they say write what you know, and that's the rule that I've always followed. But another aspect, so, you know, a lot of the songs are about girls, relationships, you know. I'm not going to write anything too heady or too political. Something that everybody can relate to in their own life. But the one thing that we've been doing for 5.5 years, 6 years, consistently is touring. And so that was an aspect of our lives that I couldn't help but sing about and describe. So there's a lot of songs about the road, "Code of the Road," "Take Me Home," "City Streets." These are all different songs about that discuss different aspects of the road. "City Streets" is about coming home and realizing that you are actually a visitor to your hometown because you've been away for so long. And "Take Me Home" is about the last show of a big tour and you just want to go home. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, what you say, but you tour so much. You have toured a lot, most of the years, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, what is it true? Yeah, you feel a bit like a visitor in your hometown.
Yeah, I mean, a song like "City Streets" really talks about that. You know, like, you know, friends move on, you lose touch with them. Stores that you thought were once there and you could come home to are gone, and there's this new bright shiny building that's been erected since you left, and you know, that restaurant closed down 8 months ago. Where are you? Where have you been? You know, things like that. You know,
Do you still feel at home?
prices have gone up, and you don't even know.
Do you still feel at home in your hometown?
Well, you know, we took a year off last year to write the record and really just to basically chill the fuck out. And we spent the year at home, and aside from the 2 months that we were in LA, and that was time to reconnect with friends and the city. And
you still live in Toronto?
yeah, we still live in Toronto. So yeah, I think we've made the reconnection.